Hey guys, I'm here with Finn. We're at Rambo Park. I don't know if you can see the stone back there, but I thought it would be helpful if I brought him to a park because Karen, that's where you thought you were doing him some good by taking him to a park, and I see exactly what happens with him. This wide open expanse here, this is the park itself. I think the scents alone just take him to another stratosphere. And there was one person here, she's actually walking the path right now. He's on the Boss, which is a high-powered collar. I had him in the 50s and 60s before he was even feeling it, just to get him to check back in. Sit. I'm having to use a lot of leash pressure with him, in addition to working with the e-collar. Let's go, heel. Right now my hands are full, so I'm just using the leash and the prong collar. But I can imagine if you were taking him to a park full of people in a wide open area where there's been deer and rabbits and all kinds of rodents and things like that, he's a hound, so it's just going to drive him like into drive. He's going to go into drive. He's a super drivey dog. You have like a handful on your hands, so just wanted to see how he would react for me. Let's go, bud. He is focusing on me a little bit, but I'm having to really work at it with him. And so I can imagine in the springtime when you go, or even in the winter months when it's mild out, you're gonna find yourself challenged. So you want to be starting out practicing the walk in your neighborhood and in low distraction areas, because you really want to master using the e-collar. E-collar is going to be a huge help with you. Sit. You want to master using the e-collar, get your mechanics down on e-collar and prong collar before you go into these advanced areas like this is like the Olympics. You would not take him here next week. You would work your way up to it and practice practicing his heel in your neighborhood and in environments where there's not a lot of people or commotion or anything like that out. And when he's sniffing and his head's bobbing around, you're going to be correcting that either with a leash pop like I've shown you before in other videos, or you're going to give him a nice little zing on e-collar. You're going to have that e-collar set to about 50 when you're in an environment like this, and you're going to give him some stim for not paying attention, not focusing, because he will quickly go after things and you'll be on your face, planted in the ground. So that's what we're doing right now. I'm going to put him in a sit, so when I come to a stop, he needs to sit, and I'm going to help him if I need to. But we are also on a busy street walking, and he's definitely very, very distracted by every little thing. So even holding a sit is hard for him. But this is the kind of thing with Finn. You are going to hold him accountable for even the littlest thing, like breaking a sit or a down or place. If he blows off a command, you need to hold him accountable by correcting him with an e-collar correction, or whatever you have at your disposal at the time. Could be a bonker. I'll show you the bonker tomorrow. You should have one. If you haven't made it already, make it, because it's very effective with him. Here comes a person. I'm not gonna have the camera and walk by them or whatever talking, but maybe I can just show you. Let me just see if I can get the remote in my hand, because I'm going to be having this up super duper. I'm going to 60 and we'll see what we get. And I'm keeping this leash super short, so you can see my thumb is on the button and the leash is short. Let's go, buddy. And we'll see if we pass this person. Oh, she looks like I think she saw the dog and turned the other way. So, all right. This is stuff we'll be talking about, and just wanted to give you a little peep in and see what it's like walking him at the park. Have a good one. Sit.